Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful and super easy scarf. This one you can wrap around your head twice and it's super soft and cozy, and we will be using the cross stitch pattern. This is how it looks like. It's just a 1 row repeat and it works up super fast, and it's just really easy to do. And now I will show you what we need and how to crochet this beautiful scarf. Today we will need a 10mm crochet hook. You will also need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and today I'm using the Stylecraft Special Chunky yarn. Of course you can use any chunky yarn you like, but this one is super cheap and great to work with. I will put the link down below, and you will need 2 skeins of this beautiful yarn. And now let's get started. We will start with a slip knot, and we will crochet a chain of 20 chains. The multiple of this pattern is a multiple of 2, so if you want to make a blanket out of it or whatever you want to make, or baby blanket, all you have to do is make a chain that is a multiple of 2. And for my scarf today, I will chain 20 chains. So just keep crocheting until you have 20 chains. We will need the 3rd chain from the hook. The loop on the hook does not count as our first, so we will count 1, 2, and 3. We will yarn over, insert a hook into the 3rd stitch, grab the yarn and pull up. And we will leave the 3 loops on the hook like that. We are not going to finish off. We are going to yarn over again and now go to the next stitch, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull up, and now we have 5 loops on our hook. You will grab your yarn again and go through all 5 loops. For the next stitch, we will be working our first stitch into the last stitch. So you can see we have here the last stitch. We will be working into the same stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch like the last stitch, grab the yarn and pull up. You have 3 loops on your hook. Now yarn over, and now we will go into the next stitch. Grab the yarn, pull up. You have 5 loops on your hook, and we will go through both loops. And this is the repeat for this row. So yarn over into the same stitch like our last stitch. You will yarn over, insert into the same stitch, grab the yarn, pull up. Again, yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and you have 5 loops, and now go through all 5 loops. So technically what we are doing is just 2 half double crochet together, just that we are placing the first half double crochet into the last stitch, not into the next one, but into the last. So again, yarn over into the same stitch like the last stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, 3 loops on your hook. Now again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, 5 loops on your hook, and now grab the yarn and through all 5 loops. And you will repeat this in every stitch to the end, and this is how my first row looks like. Now we have 1 stitch left, and I will show you how to do the last one. So again, you will work your first half double into the last stitch. So again, yarn over into the last stitch. Here you will insert, grab the yarn, pull up, and now yarn over, go into the last stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and now we have 5 loops again, and you will grab the yarn and pull through all 5 loops. And this is how the first row looks like. Now we will start our second row, so you will chain 2 and turn your work around. And like you can see here, we have now those big stitches on top, and we will be working in here. Just the very first stitch, we will be working into the stitch here. So if you grab your finger and grab the yarn here, you can see it very clearly since we're working with a big hook. So just pull it on the side, and here will be our first stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into that first stitch here, grab the yarn, pull up, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, 5 loops, and now you'll go through 5 loops. And now it's just the repeat from the previous row. So yarn over into the last stitch we worked in, you will insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull up, yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and now again all 5 loops. And this is our repeat. You will repeat this all the way along this row, and I will show you in just a moment one more time how to finish off this row. And once you get the hang out of it, it's super easy and fast and so much fun. So I show you one more time, yarn over into the last stitch, you will insert your hook again, pull up, yarn over into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, you have 5 loops, and now through all 5 loops. And this is how the cross stitch is coming along. I'm now at the end of this row, and you can see I worked my half double into the last stitch, and now when you turn your work towards you, you can see the last stitch here is our V-stitch. So we will yarn over, insert a hook again into the last stitch we worked in, 3 loops on our hook. Now again, yarn over, and here into the V-stitch we will be working our last stitch. So yarn over, go through the last stitch, we have those 2 loops on our hook, grab the yarn, pull up, 5 loops on our hook, and now grab the yarn and pull through all 5 loops. And this is how you finish the second row. Now I will show you one more time how to start the next row, and then it's just a 1 row repeat. So again, chain 2, turn your work around, and again into the very first stitch. Here work your first half double. So yarn over into the very first stitch here, insert, grab the yarn, pull up, 3 loops on your hook, and now yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, and we have 5 loops on our hook, and now we'll go through all 5 loops. And now again, yarn over into the same stitch we worked the last stitch, grab the yarn, pull up, again yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up, and go through all 5 loops. And this is our 1 row repeat. You will repeat this row until you reach your desired length for your scarf or for your loop. This is totally up to you, but I will be crocheting 80 rows of this beautiful cross stitch. So just repeat this over and over again, and I will see you back in just a moment. I repeated the row over and over again, and like I told you, I have a total of 80 rows. And now you can see the stitch even better. Like I said, this is the perfect length for me. Of course, you can do it as long as you like. And what I'm going to do now is just grab both ends. I will finish off in just a moment. I will show you how to do that, and then we will sew both sides together, and then we are done. To finish off, all we're going to do now is chain 1, pull tight, and now we will leave a pretty long tail because we will be sewing both sides together. So cut your yarn, and now grab your hook, pull through, and now pull tight. And now it's all secure, and now we can start sewing both sides together. Now we will grab both sides together like that, and we will grab our yarn needle and pull the yarn through. And now we will sew both sides together, which is super easy to do. So you will grab your yarn needle and go through the first stitch and pull through. Now we are going back in, and you can hold it like this, maybe it's easier for you that way. And now we go from the inside to the outside and pull through. And now again from the inside to the outside on the opposite side and pull through. And again into the next stitch from the inside to the outside. And you will do exactly the same thing on the other side. And this is all you're going to do to sew both sides together. Of course, you can leave it as a scarf open. This is totally up to you, but I like if I can wrap my scarf around the head. So just repeat doing this over and over again, and I will see you back in just a moment. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed crocheting this super easy and beautiful scarf with me. Of course, I would love to see your pictures. You can find me on Instagram, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye.